Did King Combs just testify against Diddy? Girl, y'all need to get set for this tea, because the Diddy trial just took the most unexpected turn. Word on the street is that King Combs has turned on his dad and testified against Diddy in court. It is believed that King Combs was offered non-prosecution and immunity deal in exchange for testifying against Diddy, in exchange for walking away from the SA case he is facing. And y'all, not only did he rat on Diddy on the RICO charges he is facing, but he also exposed him for poisoning his mom, Kim Porter, and handed over audio evidence where Diddy was bragging about it to the feds. Y'all, all I have to say is Diddy is done. For context, Diddy's trial in the last couple of days has not gone the way the feds have predicted it, as one of the star witnesses, who referred to as Victim 3 in the court documents, reportedly went missing. And with a key witness missing, the feds were out for who could not only tell on Diddy, but also come up with receipts to nail him. And at first, they reached out to Al B, sure, Kim Porter's ex, who was willing to testify against Diddy in court. But he lacked what they wanted, receipts. And the only person who could drop that was King Combs. King Combs was more than Diddy's son. He was a partner who was neck deep in the mix. Music producer Lil Rod Jones, who worked with Diddy on his last project, revealed in a lawsuit that he witnessed King Combs drugging and sexually assaulting a woman aboard Diddy's yacht. Rodney went on to attach a series of photos from some of the parties Diddy organized, and you can see him and Justin making out with some of the girls. According to industry insiders, King Combs, who also faces an SA lawsuit, was offered a non-prosecution and immunity deal in exchange for testifying against Diddy. It was alleged that they promised to let the SA lawsuit he is facing go away, but if he chose to stay silent, he risked going down right alongside his father. And y'all, King Combs did not only tell on Diddy, he provided audio evidence of Diddy bragging about unaliving Kim Porter. King Combs agreeing to testify against Diddy hit Diddy's defense like a ton of bricks. According to inside sources, Diddy's attorney even rushed to file an objection in court, arguing that the testimony shouldn't be admissible, claiming they were made under duress and that the feds were weaponizing family ties to tear him down. But sis, let's be real, the damage was already done. The betrayal was public, the tea was spilled, and there's no unringing that bell. King Combs' decision to throw Diddy under the bus for his freedom shook everyone, but when you take a closer look, it might not be all that surprising. Let's not forget Kim Porter was his mother, and he's had to live with the bitter truth that Diddy allegedly played a role in her death. That's the kind of grudge that runs deep. While he kept it hidden from the public eye, he carried that pain internally, and that kind of hurt doesn't just fade. So when the feds showed up offering him a clean break, that wasn't just a legal lifeline. It might have felt like his one shot at personal justice. Now, fans were convinced King Combs got personal justice by testifying against Diddy because for the first time since Kim Porter passed on, King Combs posted a Mother's Day message for Kim Porter on his Instagram page. He wrote, "Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. I love you so much. Words can't express how much I wish I could call you right now. Whenever I'm down, I know that it's you picking me up right when I need it. I love you. Wish I could hug you, kiss you, and just talk to you. I love you so much, and I know that you are with me, still watching over every step I take and every choice I make. I love you, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day." King Combs testifying against Diddy confirms the long-standing suspicion people had against Diddy over the unexplained death of Kim Porter. See, rumors about foul play have been circulating for years, and several people who were close to Kim suspected that Diddy was somehow involved. After Kim's passing, an autopsy was conducted, and foul play was immediately suspected. During the investigation, something unusual occurred. Ed Winter, the coroner originally assigned to the case, ruled Kim's death a homicide after finding traces of poison in her body. However, he was abruptly removed from the case and prohibited from continuing the investigation. A second coroner took over, but his actions raised suspicion. It took him 2 weeks to conclude that Kim had died from pneumonia, a diagnosis that typically doesn't require that much time, leading to speculation that they were stalling to find an alternative cause of death. Additionally, the second coroner completely disregarded Ed Winter's findings of poisoning, and to this day, no one knows what happened to Ed's original autopsy report, adding to the mystery surrounding Kim's death. A friend of Kim Porter, who didn't want to be named, said there were questions about the manner in which she died. The friend said the reports about Kim being found unresponsive by the house help were a lie made up by Diddy. She was actually found on her bed with blood on her pillowcases and a slight trail of blood on the bedroom floor that led to the bathroom. She was also strategically placed on the bed to mess with the police investigation. Now, one of Kim Porter's friends, Kimora Lee, alleged that Kim Porter's poisoned, and the whole pneumonia report the corona was parading was BS. She revealed she and Kim still talked the day she died, and she told her on the phone that she was scared Diddy was going to put his hands on her. Kimora told her that Kim Porter told her about her fears, but instead she got poisoned. And Kimora Lee blamed Diddy's bodyguards, who he put to watch over Kim Porter for carrying out the act. She revealed that Diddy gave them the order to use the poison on her, and after she died, her body was strategically placed there. And y'all, this was not the first time Diddy was accused of having such deadly poison at his disposal. Jaguar Wright called him out for this way before this whole case began, and y'all, this would take 2 minutes, so sit down and take a listen.
But when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see how Diddy is escaping this. His own son testifying against him and handing over evidence on how he unalived Kim Porter was not what we expected when the case started. But at the same time, Diddy caused King Combs pain by taking his mother away from him and his siblings and ratting him out in court may be the ultimate payback. And y'all, Diddy and his attorneys would maybe regretting why they refused to take the plea deal he was offered in the case. King Combs testifying against Diddy in court had fans talking, and they left comments saying, if what Kimora Lee Simmons said is true, I would understand why he turned on his father. Kim Porter's death was shocking. I could see how that would turn a child against his father. At the end of the day, he knows what is right and what was wrong, and this is the only opportunity he's going to get to be able to correct the wrongs and make them right, true, and correct. He's a victim. Shouldn't have been put in that position in the first place. The diddler should have been a real father and set a good example. With luck, they'll turn out better than their father. What's he supposed to do? He's under oath. So, do you think King Combs did the right thing by testifying against Diddy? Or do you think he could have just rolled the dice and gone into trial like Diddy did, since they could afford the best lawyers instead of ratting him out? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.